Hey my fellow diamond friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kalikaloo on the internet, and I also go by the name of Kali, and I'm very happy that you found your way to today's video, which is another actually preview of this week's new releases in our small shop called JollyGem. You can find us on the webpage www.JollyGemShop.com. So as usual, we have released a few legally licensed images. All of our images are legally licensed. So this means that we're actually compensating our artists for the images that we sell. So this is how we are working. This is really important to us because we want to do right by the artists as well. And we offer like kind of different themes of variations of pictures, and also like going from to like different kind of styles, different artists. So I think that there's everything for everyone, so you should find something that you like. So let's go through immediately to this week's images. So we have published 5 new images this week, starting off with this very beautiful Apprentice witch by Tanisketch. So Tanisketch, she's actually an artist that we have already met in our shop. Just a quick reminder who she is. So I'm going to read to you her description. So her name is Tanya, and she's a digital artist. She found her passion for drawing during the pandemic, and since then she's been learning and drawing whenever she can. She loves Disney, Studio Ghibli movies and Sailor Moon, although from time to time she draws what trends too. So you can find her on her social as Tanisketch. Also, she will be linked down below if you want to go check her out and show her some love. And maybe you can see her over there. So a lot of hugs, that's what she's sending us as well. So this is the picture, and I saw that a lot of people are loving the drawing of her. So she's really gorgeous, the Apprentice witch. That's what she's called. And I wanted to release her just for like Halloween, because Halloween is moving on quickly. So just to let you know, everything Halloween related, fall related, should you order soon, you can still get it for the Drills and Chills events, or if you're in Germany, Bora und Schüttelfrost. So this is something that you can order from, and you will still get it in time. So it should be done quickly though, because usually waiting time is time of production and to get it depending on where you live. So you can still get it for starting of September. So this is the first picture. Like I told you guys, we have it in 2 sizes. You can order it in rounds or squares like you want. If you want to do a customization of it, like if you want to add some ABs, glow in the darks, or what was it, crystals, you can do that, but please be aware to send us a mail. We are kind of updating our webpage to let you know you can, for in the future, you can just add them in your card. At the moment, this is not yet possible. I will probably just add an option for customization you can buy with it, so that I know that there will be a mail from you guys coming if you want to eventually customize it. So this is the first picture. Like I told you guys, we have it in 2 sizes. One's 60 by 75 centimeters. This is the first rendering you get. She's a little bit smaller, but you see the details. She does still look lovely. You get a lot of it. You have the picture, like the glass tubes here. You have like the mushrooms, you have the cauldron, you have the paper, you have her book. So she's very beautiful. I love her hair. I love the way she looks. She looks just a little bit mischievous. And we have her also in a little bit bigger size, an 80 by 100. So this is already really a lot bigger. But if you love big images, why not? So this is the biggest size we have, a little bit more clearer, more detail you can see. I remember you like, if you do not know it, but if you buy like square ones, you will get a little bit more detail. Squares do cost a little bit more in our shop, just because you use a little bit more of diamonds than you would use with the round one. So just to make you aware of that. This is the painting. This is the first one, the Apprentice witch. I saw so many people loving her, so I'm really happy also for Tanisketch, our artist, so show her some love as well. And with that, let's move on to our second painting, which was actually an old master's painting. So this is the painting that we got. and it's called Cat with Kittens. Actually, it's from a Flemish or Dutch artist, and it's Henriette Knip's. And you can find her, actually, we had already published a painting by her. So just to let you know, so the artist is called Henriette Ronner-Knip, and this one is a little bit earlier than the one that we've published so far. It's from 1844, and she's one of the artists that has been shown to us by one of our customers. So we decided to add this one as well to our collection, just because the kittens do look lovely. So this is the first rendering we got. It's a 60 by 80, so a little bit smaller. You can still see the little cats here. If I augment, like, I'm always like the worst person, I never augment like my clarity on my iPad, I'm sorry for that, but you can clearly see the little kitten here as well on your painting. So this is the smallest size we have, which is already a little bit big, but you can go even bigger if you want, like, to get more details in it. For example, this one is a 90 by 120 centimeters. It's a lot more detailed, you can see it here. Very, very beautiful picture. Like, this is one, if you do it, you could hang it up on the wall if you want to. So this is some picture I would hang up in my wall if I loved cats, or if I had a cat, one of these. I mean, a very beautiful picture of Henriette Ronner-Knip. So this is what I wanted to show you as of an old masters. If you want to add ABs, drills, same way, you can still add them. Just contact us if you don't have the link yet. So you could add, like, for example, in the flowers or just the cats. I would go either with like the cats and the flowers or the background. So I would not like mingle things up, just because I like the eye to be drawn to one place. And this does also enhance the rest of it. So just my way, you do whatever you want to do, of course, just giving you a little hint of what I personally would do. But let's move on to our next artist, and this is an artist that we have not yet presented in our shop. So she's called actually Oksana, and she is actually a self-taught artist from Ukraine. So her works are made with traditional watercolors, works in the field of book illustration and board game illustration. She's a cat person, so this is what you have to know. A lot of images are more inspired by like drawings or people you might know from movies or from books. Or I really love her kind of art style. It is a little bit different from what we see. I like this one especially for now for Halloween, just because she reminds me of a person, a character, and I think she just looks lovely in the way she is, with her red flaming hair, the little cat, the keys that hang down there, and the little skull. I think all of this does look so, so beautiful. We have her in a few different sizes as well. Again, you can choose between round or square. This is a small one, a 50 by 70 centimeters. You can see the cat, you can see like her face, very gorgeous, also very mischievous. So I think this week will be a more of a mischievous week, because all of our characters look a little bit mischievous, I think. So let me know what you think, if it's just me or if it's really the impression we get. So this one is called Keys, if I have not said it yet, and it's a 50 by 70 centimeters. If you want to go bigger, you can go bigger with a 60 by 85 centimeters, also available. Where would I put the ABs in this one? Me personally, I'm a hair person. I don't know why, but I really love her flaming red hair, and I would add some either on the pink part here or really the red. I would accentuate that, like I would put some ABs down there. You could also work with glow in the dark for the cat's eyes or the girl's eyes maybe. I would really center it on her though, or like maybe the cat a little bit, but mainly on the girl's face or her hair. This is what I would work with. You could also use like crystals for the keys that are dangling down, maybe. Or if you take a look at the original picture, her earrings are a little bit golden. You could also work with that, with the key here. So whatever it is you want to do, like you could add those, just let us know in the mail. If you want to do a mail, and if we don't have yet the option this weekend to add just customization to your card, please write us soon, because we are going to proceeding with your orders quickly to be able to send them out before Halloween. so that you can still work on them for September, October. So please be aware to send them near the time that you order your custom. Like I told you, the product of customization not yet be available in your cart, then we will be waiting, of course, for your email before ordering. So just to let you know, this is the picture. This is keys from Oksana. As well, the artist will be linked down below, like usual. And let's move on to the fourth release of this week. And this is actually another artist that we have not yet seen in our shop. And she's called Popol on Instagram, or Paulina if you want to show her some love as well. And what I can tell you about her is that she's like actually an artist that does a lot of digital art as well. You find a lot of characters that she's drawing, a little bit of mischievous, a lot of women you can see. You will find that in our shop in the future as well. A lot of gorgeous pictures that are still coming. And I wanted to kick it off with this beauty here. It's called Happy Halloween. And it's a picture from her representing a witch, a little bit mischievous like I thought. And she's like playing with the colors. So we don't have a lot of colors in this picture. A lot of black and a little bit of gray and grayish white. And then we have like this orange. And don't be afraid, this is what I tell you sometimes. In the pictures that we are showing you, it does look a little bit less intense than the original orange one. But once you place your drills down, it will be looking so good. So this is the first way we have a 60 by 75 centimeters. She's a little bit smaller, you can see it here. I think she looks stunning and gorgeous in this one as well. If you want to play with ABs or glow-in-the-darks or crystals, I don't know. Either you work with the background or you work with her hair or you work with, I don't know what you want to work with the little thing here on her earring, like whatever it is. You have a lot of possibilities with this one. Then we have a bigger one, 80 by 100. So this is like really big if you want to hang her on a wall. Just because this is something I like with these few colors, it does give this poster effect. So why not just hang her on a wall? I think this would look stunning just for Halloween or if you have like kids or whatever. So this is one that I really liked and I was looking forward to show to you guys for Halloween and to add it to our Halloween collection. A little bit more about that collection later. So let's already come to the last drawing of this week, and it's called Autumn Canopy Deer, and it's by Tiiishart. So Tiiishart is an artist that we have already met before. Her foxes get a lot of love from you guys. So this one also, the foxes does fall into the autumn collection. I'm already saying this, but this one does look so stunning as well. So she's an illustrator from France and she's fascinated by animals and nature. She likes to create hybrids between fauna, flora and elements to bring more magic to life and raise awareness of nature. Her illustrations also aim to highlight the fragile balance of an ecosystem, very inspired by the Ghibli studios, of which she's a big fan, and the Japanese arts. Her paintings are a mixture of traditional mediums such as watercolor and digital techniques. So you can see that here. You have this mixture between watercolor and digital art. This makes it so lovely and so special, I feel like. This is the picture that I chose to present to you for autumn alongside the foxes that we have already released. Tiiishart is really an amazing artist, so show her some love as well. She will be linked down below. And we got this picture in two sizes. Once it's a little bit small, 50 by 75, so it's completely doable for this autumn. And we have it in a bigger size as well, a 60 by 90. And I love just how the rendering does represent all of these watercolor effects and how it melts with the digital art so well. So this is it. This is the last picture that I'm showing to you. Where would you want to add the ABs? A lot of possibilities with this one. You could work with the canopy, you could work with the leaves, you could work with the water, you could just work with the deer. Whatever it is you want, just let us know and we can do it. So we can see which colors would fit best and so on. Also, like I told you before, quick reminder, squares will give you a little bit more detail than round drills will give you. So just to make you aware of that as well. So this is the last preview, and before I move on and before we're going to draw the winner of this week's raffle, I want to let you know that this week we have going on a special sale this weekend. It's called Autumn and Halloween sale. Yay! So this means that a lot of our paintings, a lot of the pictures that people fell in love with, like the autumn foxes, the clown girl, our most recent releases, they will all be on sale this weekend for 10% off. I also remind you that you can combine it with our free shipping code once you get over these 90 euros. So if you want to add 2 paintings, this is maybe the time to get the free shipping, to get the 10% off on 2 of your favorite images. So just wanted to let you know, this weekend it will start actually at midnight today, but the new images will only be added tomorrow at 12 p.m. GMT plus 2. Which means 3 a.m. in the morning for our dear, PST time, 6 a.m. EST time, and 7 p.m. KST time. So if you live on the other part of the world. Also, really, really important, I'm going to add it into the picture, into the video later. But this little dear one here is a limited edition actually. This means that we are just going to produce a certain number of it, and afterwards it won't be available anymore. So if you want to grab it, maybe it would be a good time to grab it before it's all gone. So just wanted to let you know about that. And I hope I will see you this weekend in our shop. So let's move on to the winner of this week's raffle. So before we do that though, I asked you a few questions. I asked you what are your favorite themes to diamond paint. And this is where I wanted to start, and I wanted to go and get all your answers. And then I will go to the raffle and just draw the winner for this week, who won the 10% off. So let me go just quickly to my Instagram page and check out what you guys commented. So we got a few comments here, which makes me really, really happy. So I'm going to kick it off with this. We have Jiggies and Jams, and she says she's a lot into fantasy, Halloween, and animals. So I think this week will be a treat. Also, our recent sale will be kind of a treat if you are interested in any of our pictures. Then we have Diamond Paintings and Purse. She said animals, kitties in particular, and fairy tales. So this is a nice one. Fairy tales are one of my own favorite ones. So stay tuned for the future, I guess, if this is what you're guys interested to. So, and let's go over to the Instagram page. So I'm just going to read it before we draw. We have Miss Dandy Diamonds, and she says, I love fantasy themes and mainly work on portraits. Yeah, portraits, I noticed, are really, really, people are interested in that. I get it for myself. This is really something that I love to work on, fantasy themes as well. There are some landscapes also that people are loving. So let's move on. Life with Lindsay, she said big-eyed girls. Oh yeah, this is interesting. We have Painting with Pity. She's into cats. So a lot of cats are coming this week. Not this week, but also the following week. So stay tuned for that if you love cats. Then we have Diamond Paintings by G. And she said, oh, and florals too. So she just posted something else earlier. She said landscapes, so landscapes, and florals too. So interesting. If you love florals, there might be something for you also in the future. Then we have Dot with Me. She says animals as well. Animals. I think people really are into animals, so that's nice. We have Moon Paints with Diamond. She says, I love fantasy diamond paintings. They are so magical to work on, watching the image come together. Yeah, I totally feel you about that. Like, fantasy is also my favorite one to work with alongside with portraits. Then we have Some Crafts. She says dark art and fantasy. Yeah, dark art is really nice. I'm afraid that there are not as many artists, unfortunately, who draw into this kind of style of dark art that I feel looks good as a diamond painting, because I really love this black and white art alone. I don't know what you think about that, but I really love black and white art, and dark art and dark fantasy often draws into that with just a few little colors like red or golden often used. So this is really interesting as well. Then we have JollyGemShop, and she says fantasies. So yeah, these are the entries for today's week. And with that, let's move on and draw our winner. Okay, so I'm ready to draw this week's Jolly Tuesday events winner. So I'm happy that you all participated and that you did send me in your answers. I'm always curious to know a little bit more about what other people are doing with their diamond paintings, how they're working on it, and so on. So there are the inspirations for the questions that we have for Jolly Tuesday. So let's go draw a winner. Like always, I will contact you via our Instagram, and then I will ask you to give me your email address so that I can link the code to your email address and make it available for you. So let's see who's the lucky winner of this week's 10% off. And it is Dot with Me. So congratulations to Dot with Me. You are the winner of this week's 10%, and I will be contacting you so that you can get your 10% off. So congratulations. I'm really happy for you, and I will contact you right away. So all of the others who have not won this week, next week is also a chance to win our 10% off. Just answer the question like always, and you might be drawn in next week's Jolly Tuesday event. So I hope you liked today's video. I hope there are some pictures that you really like. You can share the info about our event and especially also our little sale this weekend. So I hope you show a lot of love to our artists and to our shop, and I will see you in next week's video. So until then, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and bye guys!